7:14 on this Friday, and it's no secret how important our brains are to our overall health, but aging and lifestyle choices can affect our brain's function. Dr. Brent Wallis from People's Health joins us now with some things we can all do to increase our brain health during this Brain Health Awareness Week. Dr. Wallis, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So let's first start off with talking about how the brain changes as we all age.
Sure. Everyone gets older, obviously, and just like you change physically and have signs of aging, your brain can actually age as well. And it's very normal for people to have a few age-related memory changes, maybe trouble recalling things or remembering names or phone numbers, but usually nothing super severe. And so it's really important to learn how to train your brain to avoid any of those problems as you do get older.
And I know you can't stop yourself or your brain from aging, but what are some things you can do to promote brain health?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do. One of the most important things, though, is to always challenge yourself. If you're learning new things, then you're actually exercising and working your brain. So a lot of times I suggest that people try things that are challenging, maybe games, complex puzzles can be very good, or maybe even learning new things, taking up a new hobby, maybe learning how to paint or learn a new language. And then socialization is very important, making sure you're interacting with others.
And I know exercise, sleep, and diet are all really good diet, I should say, are all helpful to your brain. What things can people avoid? I know we all have been not as active as we should have been this past year, eating some things we shouldn't probably be eating, but how can we start changing those things for our brain's health?
Yeah, so what's important, diet, like you mentioned, really does affect your brain health. And there's a lot of studies that have shown that the same foods that actually help your heart and your cardiovascular system also help your brain. And the contrary is true, too. So eating foods in high saturated fat, fried po' boys and French fries definitely can have a bad effect on your brain and can cause a lot of problems. So it's important to try to avoid those. A couple of other things I always mention is obesity in particular, which we have a big problem with in Louisiana, actually can age your brain by about 10 years. So that's why it's so important to keep up with exercise and healthy eating as well.
So just start changing those things. I know smoking, obviously something you could stop doing now if that's an issue that you're dealing with. But just some good things to remember. I know the last year, like I said, we've all not been as active as we should have been, and maybe doing some other things to deal with the stress. But this is a good time, this Brain Health Awareness Week, to try to start reversing some of those bad habits. Dr. Wallis, as always, we appreciate your time.
Thank you.